Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Welcome to day 16 of the Jewelry Maker's Advent Swap. Let's see what is in here today. We just had star yesterday, and now we have another star. Now, when I put these in their bags, I just kind of randomly and blindly just grabbed a package and threw them into a bag. And I really didn't pay attention or look what I was doing. So these are just randomly put into the bags. Let's see what's in here today. While I'm opening this up, I just want to remind you all, when you get done watching my video here, I hope you go and check out everybody else. We have Star from Star Ornaments Designs, Kim from Metal Scrap and Chick, and Monica from Sparkle by Monica, and see what they're opening today. All right, let's see what we're opening today. Ooh, how pretty. We have a couple little packages. Let me grab my little shell, although it's white, so it may be hard to see. I'll just put them in my hands. Oh, those are pretty. They have like little silver in there. Those are beautiful. And then we have, this kind of reminds me of maybe winter, some snow. We don't get snow here in Louisiana, but, well, we get a little bit, but not much. It kind of reminds me of maybe some snow that we would, or some of you would get this time of year. How pretty. So I switched out backgrounds here because I want to do some creating. Just a little recap so far of all the really cool things that I have received from these ladies. And I'm going to try to pick something out and create something. It's going to be really hard to do. Look at all this fun stuff. Whoops. All right, and this is only day 15. All right, let me go through here and pick out some things, and let's make something. All right, I went through everything we've opened so far, and I've picked out the beads that I opened today and these little Christmas charms that we got from Metal Scrap and Chick. These came from Star. These came from Kim. And we're going to make a necklace and earrings set. So we can actually do this two different ways, and I am going to do them two different ways. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop. And then I took the little jump rings off of the charms. Just going to feed those on like that. And then I'm going to do a messy wrap. And then I'm going to tuck that wire in. So one thing I forgot to do is put the beads on. I can't believe I did that, but that's okay. So I'm just going to have to kind of guesstimate. And I want enough to do a messy wrap. You could do this either way. I just like to put the beads on beforehand because I tend to have less waste that way. All right, so I am going to put, okay, let me back up. Originally, I was going to put the silver bead first and then the white one, like that. But I kind of want to break the silver up a little bit. Normally, I like to put the bigger bead at the bottom and the smaller bead at the top. But like I said, I wanted to break up that silver. And this is what we have here. Let me move that out of the way. And now I'm just going to do a messy wrapped loop. And I'm going to tuck that wire in. And then I need an ear wire. All right, I want to make sure that this loop is facing the correct way, which it looks like it is. I still want to adjust it a little bit though. And then I'm gonna take my ear wire, make sure I open the correct side. There we go. And loop that on there. Make sure it's facing the right way. And close it up. And then we have some Merry Christmas earrings. Aren't those jazzy? Now I want to make the pendant. And I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to use the same components. We have our 20 gauge wire. We have our little Merry Christmas charm and the same beads. And let me get my wire out here. Straighten it out. This time I'm not going to forget to put my beads on. So the charm is going to hang down here. So that means I'm going to need to put the silver bead first and then the white bead second. Okay. And I'm going to make a loop. Put the charm on there. And you notice I didn't make as big of a tail. And I'll show you why in a little bit. Go ahead and wrap this around. Every which way. And then I want to tuck that end in. Like so. Then I thread my beads down, and I'm going to make a little bit of a larger loop here. And I'm going to go around and wrap a couple times, but then, see, I want to go around several times because I want a big wrap. But then I'm going to go down and wrap around my beads. Around there several times. All right, and then now I'm going to wrap around this bead and kind of go in the middle. And I'm going to wrap around the second bead and then go around that bottom several times. So you have a pretty substantial wrap here and there both. All right. I feel like all thumbs right now. All right. And once I get the amount of wraps I want, I'm going to clip that off. I'm going to tuck that in. And then I want to make sure that my loops are facing in the right direction. It's kind of wonky. You can just carefully take your pliers and carefully just kind of move it in the right direction. And then I can just feed my chain through there. And I have an existing sterling silver chain that I use all the time for different pendants that I've made. And in fact, I'll go get it right now. And there's the set. Whoops. Here we go. I'd like to thank y'all for joining me today, and go check out all the other participants, Kim, Monica, and Star, and see what's going on and what they're opening up today. Y'all have a fantastic day. This is Terry Jeanette with Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.